All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about that special kind of rage. You know the one. The kind that only seems to bubble up in that one magical place where your time, your money, and your sanity are all hanging by a thread. The airport. I mean, our source material just kicks the door down with this question, right? It's so powerful because we've all felt this. It just perfectly nails that snap transformation we go through when we're up against someone who seems to be moving through a completely different reality than the rest of us.
And yeah, that's really the heart of the matter. See, an airport isn't just a building. It's a high-stakes environment where every single second counts. The real drama is this massive clash between the people who get that and the people who, well, really don't.
And this slide just lays it all out. You've got these two totally conflicting mindsets. For one group, the airport is just, a casual, leisurely stroll. But for the rest of us, it is a timed, high-stakes mission. And that huge gap between those two worlds, that's where the rage is born.
And if you're wondering what's on the line, well, here you go. We're not just talking about being a little annoyed. No, failure here means you're shelling out for a $400 rebooking fee, you're getting slammed into that dreaded middle seat, and maybe, just maybe, you're sitting next to a guy eating a very fragrant tuna sub. The stakes are hilariously and terrifyingly high. Okay, so let's break down the cast of characters in this little play. Our journey begins at the very first choke point, the main entrance, where we meet our first antagonist, the gateway stopper. And the source defines this person beautifully. You know exactly who this is. They just glide through those automatic doors and then, boom, they freeze. Just stop dead in their tracks, as if they've stepped through a portal and need a second to ponder their new reality.
And you can almost hear their inner monologue, can't you? It's this deep, profound sense of wonder at the most basic things, completely unaware of the human traffic jam that is building up directly behind them.
Okay, this is my absolute favorite metaphor from the source. It just captures the dynamic perfectly. The rest of us, we are a massive, unstoppable freight train fueled by anxiety and caffeine. And the stopper? They are a peaceful cow on the tracks, just chewing their cud. The collision is basically inevitable.
But it can get so much worse. Because it's rarely just one person, is it? The problem can level up from a single little obstacle into a full-long and penetrable human wall.
The source has this hilarious breakdown of this family-size blockade. It's called the V formation of ignorance, and it's like a tactical military maneuver. It's so beautifully coordinated, and it brings the entire concourse to a screeching halt, or what's better described as glacial drift.
And this is where your mind starts to go to some dark but funny places. The narrator asks a question that I think we've all secretly asked ourselves when we're stuck. It's that little internal battle between being a polite, functioning member of society and the primal urge to just nudge. But listen, all of that stuff we just talked about, that was just the warm-up act. We are now arriving at the main event, the climax of our journey. It is time to face the final and most infuriating offender of all, the escalator final boss. This right here, this is the raw internal scream that just erupts inside your head when you see it happen. That person who gets to the top of a moving escalator and simply stops moving, as if the laws of physics just decided to take a quick coffee break just for them.
And this is the absolute key. The source just boils it all down to this one simple, undeniable truth. Physics is not a polite suggestion from the universe. It's a law. Things in motion tend to stay in motion, and that includes the 50 people on the escalator right behind you.
The imagery here is just, wow. It's so visceral. A meat pileup. You're the clogged artery of Terminal B. I mean, these metaphors are just brutal, but they perfectly capture the catastrophic pileup that this one single, thoughtless act creates.
So, you've survived the gauntlet of stoppers. Where does all that pent-up rage actually go? Well, our story's conclusion offers a solution that's, let's say it's more satisfying than it is practical.
So here's the proposal. A new law. The offense is stopping in a high-traffic area, and the punishment? Illegal tasing. It's described as a cattle prod of encouragement. Just a quick little zap to remind folks of the golden rule of travel. Please, keep it moving.
And after all that fury, all the analysis, all these wild proposals, this is how it ends. It's the final, deflating punchline. A simple, stark statement that brings the whole frustrating journey to its inevitable, tragic conclusion. The battle was fought, and the battle was lost. So, what do we take away from all this? Well, the airport stopper is just one character in this grand travel drama.
We all have our own final boss, right? So what's yours? What's that one little behavior that turns you from a calm, cool, collected person into a feral animal? Definitely something to think about on your next trip.